and welcome to Titanium Tarot, and today I'll be doing fire sign readings for the month, for the week ahead, okay? So this is for any placements of, first I'm going to start with Aries, alright? So this is for any placements of Aries you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out, and if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms. Heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many of you myself. So get you and I got you. Now I will mention that I use Star Spirit Tarot. I will also mention why it is important for you to use your own intuition, and with that, let's get started. So, yes. I am going to pull your cards. So, please, angels and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message for my fire, for my Aries, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides. And you got the Death card in the reverse. This is Scorpionic energy. With the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, as well as the Ace of Cups in the reverse. But you have the Six of Chalices, well, Ace of Chalices, Six of Chalices in the upright. Is it? Okay. No, I think it was not. It was in the reverse. You know what? I flipped it. So, Six of Chalices in the upright with the Five of Swords in the reverse, the Queen of Chalices in the upright, the Eight of Wands in the reverse, the Two of Chalices in the upright, the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, as well as the Nine of Swords in the reverse, due to a Seven of Wands in the reverse. Alright, so. Alright, my Aries. So there, with the Death card, which is Scorpionic energy, in the reverse here, what I'm getting is that something is not transforming this week. Something is staying at a standstill. It's not moving, it's not budging, it's just where it is, and it won't move. What I'm getting is a dog. My aunt used to have a dog, and this dog was very bullheaded. So when it didn't want to move, when he did not want to move, it would not move. It was like a dead weight. The next card being the Three of Swords, which talks of heartbreak, this might be the reason why there is no transformation and moving towards what it is you want, because of the fact that you're heartbroken. Something is making you feel less than, you know. Then you have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, Ten of Coins in the reverse. Now, the Ten of Coins would indicate material abundance, but it being in the reverse, I feel like this week, due to there not being transformation, due to Three of Swords type of energy, I feel like you're too down in dumps, you don't feel so good, and so you are emanating negative energy. And due to that, you won't really be attracting anything into your reality except worry and fear, right? With the Three of Swords. Worry, fear, discontentment. And so that is, I feel, the reason why the Ace of Cups is in the reverse. Ace of Chalices is in the reverse, because there won't be anything new coming in, because you've got your heart closed off to anything that is trying to make its way in, right? Then you have the Six of Chalices. Now Now the six of chalices, alright, talks of Six of chalices talks of something from your childhood coming back. Could be a romance or not. Doesn't have to be from your childhood, just from your past. Coming back. And so, I feel like that would be a way to turn the Ace of Cups up, right side up, is to do that with the Six of Cups, Six of Chalices. It's just having something from the past return, just to give you closure, to the very least, right? Then you have the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords talks of something you not being completely honest, trying to steal from you, and generally, I feel like on this card, they're just coming back to finish the job. But due to the fact that this is in the reverse, this means that this week someone's not coming back in to finish what they've started. And I feel like a thing that they would be coming in to finish would be in regards to something that was not for them to take, right? It was unfair, unjust. So the next card is the Queen of Chalices. Now, I feel like this is the stance that you should be taking in regards to this person that's done you wrong. It's just lovingly accept that this is what they did, okay, and let it go. It doesn't mean that you have to excuse them, but you're just letting go of the situation. It happened, it's done, let's move on, is what I'm getting. I'm gonna write that down. Well, it happened, it's done, let's move on. It's done. Let's move on. Interesting. And then you have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Now, the Eight of Wands usually talks of long distance messaging. And so what I'm getting is that this week, maybe it's done, it happened, it's done, let's move on. It's something that you're saying within yourself. It's a note to self. It's not really something that you're professing to the world. And in so doing, you are becoming one with your higher self, right? With the Two of Cups, right? Which means that you aren't really getting other people's reactions or other people's, other people's, what am I yawning so much? Other people's perception or their frame of mind, but you are getting what your next step is from your higher self. Next card is the Seven of Coins in the reverse. This is just saying there's no lack time, right? Because the Seven of Coins talks about waiting for your fruit to ripen for you to be able to pick them. So in this case, the fruit is ripe, you've picked them, and you're done, right? Because you are now in complete control of your own being. Not only are you in contact with your higher self, but you are in alignment with what you want to do and what you say you're going to do and what you're doing. That's what I'm getting. Now the next card is the Nine of Swords. Now the Nine of Swords, alright, talks about worry, fear, staying up at night, all those things. But this card is in the reverse. And I feel like those things, this is in the reverse because you no longer have anything worrying you, causing you issues, because you are in cahoots with your higher self. You're not trying to get information from other sources of information. You are tapped in, tuned in, turned on. You are connected to your higher self, and you're done, right? And because of that, I feel like you also have the 7 of Wands in the reverse. So this means that this week, because of the fact that you are in tune with your higher self, and that you are not worried and fearful about what is going to happen or what might happen, you are in a better state to defend yourself. So you won't need to defend yourself because you will be able to preemptively strike whatever slightly turns in your direction, if that makes any sense. So, my gorgeous Aries, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. And with that, there will also be the email price for private readings, as well as the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that, I am moving on to the Leo reading. Alright, so bye for now, my gorgeous Aries. Hello, and welcome to Titanium Palace Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Leos, okay? This is for any placement of Leo you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms. Because heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I use Star Spinner Tarot. I will also be mentioning when it is important for you to use your own intuition. And with that, let's get started. So, these angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And we got the 10 of Pentacles. That's interesting. 10 of Pentacles in the upright. Then we got the 2 of the 10 of Coins, the 2 of Coins, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Coins, the 8 of Wands, the 3 of Chalices, the Sun card, the 7 of Wands, the Fool, the Queen of Wands, the World, and Justice, as well as the Moon, the Wheel of Fate, the Hierophant, and the Lover's card, as well as the 4 of Wands, and the Justice card. Leo, we have a good reading, we do. Okay, so we start off with the 10 of Pentacles, which means material abundance is afoot. Or at least you're getting into it. Well, if you were getting into it, I would get this pointing towards the right, but it's afoot. It is in your reality. You have access to it. So either it is yours and you haven't tapped into it. Either it's yours and it's in the bank, or you are in the vibrational alignment. You are in a vibrational alignment with it. So it's yours. Now the next card being the 2 of Coins. Alright, this just talks about juggling. It's a juggle. Being between 2 thoughts, being between 2 actions about how to manifest more money. Are you going to invest in stock market, or are you going to invest in real estate? Maybe this is just, please use your intuition for that, but you're juggling 2 ideas, 2 ways of doing things, and so on and so forth. Next, you have the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords, on this card, this page is completely in awe by a butterfly. Now, I don't get a very grounded, very stable image. Well, he is on a hill, but generally speaking, the Page of Swords is not someone who is grounded and stable. He is more like his head. First of all, there are like very big clouds, so his head is in the clouds. He's also very attentive to that butterfly, which is very fleeting. Right? It's not something stable. It's not something long lasting. It's something that's here and now. It's gone the next. Okay. Followed by the Knight of Coins. Now, the Knight of Coins is the exact opposite of the Page of Swords, right? He is very grounded, very slow, very stable, very systematic is the word that I'm getting. Followed by the Eight of Wands. So either you are becoming, either you or someone you're dealing with is going from the Page of Swords to the Knight of Coins, or you were dealing with the Page of Swords and you're moving to a more stable, sturdy, slow but steady individual with the Knight of Coins. But whatever it is, this shift is going to send long distance messages about what is occurring. And I feel like with the next card being the Three of Chalices, it is going to be cause for celebration, right? I'm getting more cause of celebration than anything else from that card. And that celebration is going to make the people that are celebrating very happy with the Sun card, which is Leo energy, which talks of the Sun card is the happiest card in tarot. So this is going to make you so happy over the sun with joy, right? Then you have the Seven of Wands. Now the Seven of Wands is talking about defending your position on a hill. And I feel like you find yourself on such a optimistic and positive mood or perspective that you want to protect it from whomever is coming at you, right? Whomever is coming at you. So next you have the Fool. Now the Fool, alright, talks of new beginnings. Talks of being able to start something without the past experiences of other things, right? Yeah. Being devoid of any past experiences. Or the consequence of past experiences. Completely new, completely without any, without any past experiences tainting your current experience, is what I'm getting. Then you have the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands, alright, talks of someone, she is the businesswoman of this deck. So she knows what she's doing, she knows how she's going to get there, she has a timeline, and she is keeping herself devoted to that timeline. Now the next card is the World card, which would indicate that things are turning in your favor, right? Well, actually, that would be the Fate card. The World card talks about something coming to a completion, something finishing up the cycle and closing out, right? So that you can move on to another cycle. Yes. Now the next one is the Judgment. Now the Judgment is taking stock of what you currently have and deciding what you want to keep and what you don't want to keep. what relationships are going to stay in your life, what aren't, and so on and so forth, right? So it's basically doing a recap of where you currently are and deciding what to do next. Now the next card is the Moon card, and the Moon card by gorgeous Leos, okay, talks of something hidden coming to light. So seeing as you're doing all this reassessing of your current experience and you're judging what you're going to let go of and what you aren't, I feel like it's going to allow you to see things that were hidden from you for at least, might have been a short amount of time, but it will bring things to light, right, for you. Now the next card is the Judgment, is the Wheel of Fate, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Now the Wheel of Fortune, alright, talks about things moving in your favor. Things that are going from bad to good is what I'm getting. Having completed a cycle, having judged where you currently, well not judged, but having decided what you want to let go of and what you want to keep, and letting that deciding of the things that you're keeping, what you're letting go of, expose some secrets, is definitely going to allow you to move to a more fortunate time for you, because you have made decisions. You or someone you're dealing with has made decisions about where they're going and how they want to get there. Now the next card is the Hierophant, which is Taurean energy, which talks of yet again deciding what you want to keep. First of all, the Hierophant talks of something that is so long lasting that it is slightly outdated or set in its ways is more the term to use. And so I feel like once you make this shift in perception, once that Wheel of Fate turns, it is going to then become your new norm. Your new norm that you're going to stick to for the foreseeable future is what I got. Now the next card is the Lover's card, right? And on this Lover's card we have a male and female individual, okay? As well as the tree. This is Gemini energy. Did I mention all the stuff? Okay, so we have, for majors, we have Leo, we have Aries with the Fool, we have Libra, no, I don't know, Libra's not Judgment. Libra's Justice. I don't know, we have the Judgment card. We have Pisces with the Moon. I'm not sure what the Wheel of Fate is. We have Taurus with the Hierophant. We have Gemini with the Lovers, which ultimately talks of a choice. Right? Yeah, so you're deciding what you're going to do, what you're going to keep, what you aren't going to do, and what you're not going to continue any longer. Then you have the Three of Wands. Now, at this point, you are just waiting for your ships to come in. You're just waiting on things to happen. Is what I'm getting, Leos. And the next card is the Justice. Libra energy. Yeah. Do we have... No, we don't. Yeah. So we have Libra energy with Justice, which means that whatever is coming in, you have decided in your mind that if it is not just, if it's not what you deserve, you aren't taking a part of it. So you're like, not today, Satan. You can leave the premises. So, my gorgeous and fellow Leos, this is all I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price, as well as the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Leos, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye! Hello, and welcome to Titanium Talk Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Sagittarius, okay? This is for any placements of Sagittarius you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms. Because who knows, I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I will mention the decks I use, Star Spinner Tarot. I'll also mention what is important for you to use your own intuition. And with that being said, let's get started. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good, who has a message for my Saggies, and you have the Eight of Chalices. Excuse me, Eight of Chalices. Eight of Chalices with the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom, followed by the Moon card, Piscean energy, as well as the Page of Chalices, which is the Page of Cups. Then we have the Nine of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Coins, the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands. Okay. So, we have the Eight of Chalices. The Eight of Chalices talks about leaving something behind that no longer serves you, walking away towards what does. Right? So she's looking at this castle, right? She's looking intently at the castle, and she is wanting to leave her current place where there's nothing to go to that castle. Now, oh, looky that. That is so interesting. That same castle, okay, is on this card too. The Queen of Coins has the exact same castle, right? So you are probably wanting to leave your current situation, go to a better situation where you might feel like a queen, a nurturing, loving queen. Though I feel like at the moment, the way to get from point A to point B is hidden from you, and so, but seeing as the star talks about things that are hidden being brought to light, I feel like if you put yourself in the right state of mind, it will definitely come forth, right? That way of going from point where you are to where you want to go is going to absolutely be visible to you if you get in the right frame of mind. Now the next card is the Page of Chalices. The Page of Chalices talks of a small emotional message, a small one, small offer. There we go. Talks of a small emotional offer, nothing big, just a bit, right? That you are receiving, or someone is gifting you, right? So The issue is that it might feel like, with the Nine of Wands, okay, it might feel like a lot of work. That this little offer, to receive a little offer of love, might seem like too big of a hassle. You're like, why must I do all this work for that little bit of a reward? Why? Please tell me. Is it really worth my effort and time? Right? Next, you have the Six of Swords. Now, I feel like the reason why you are putting yourself through this, Nine of Wands, this Nine of Wands situation is because you want to have peace of mind at the end of the day. You want to be able to have everyone happy, not make sure that things will return back to normal. And so you're stuck between two ideas, right? So you want things to return back to normal. But the issue with that normal is it's going to be what's normal for you, but is what you ultimately want really the normal that you're striving towards? If you understand what I mean. Because I feel like your normal, what you think as being normal, what everyone wants, is not actually what everyone wants. And so be clear on what it is that you want to achieve, to make sure that every party that's involved is happy. You see what I mean? Because I feel like you're juggling two ideas. Should I make this happy, these people happy, or should I make those people happy? By maybe something that you're going to put out or offer as material something. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a gift, maybe it's a dish that you're preparing, maybe it's something that you are waiting for it to bear fruit, something that you want to come to a fruition so that you can move on to something else. Right? Now, as you wait for that thing to become ready, for it to become something else, you are going to get a new idea, a new insight, something that is going to pique your interest, something that is going to nudge you into the right direction. And it's either going to be stolen, or it's either going to suggest that you steal something, or you steal something back. Right? Yeah, well, it's going to depend on each and every situation. So it's either you steal something or you steal something back. And be mindful. Please don't do anything that's against the law or your consciousness, even if, it's so up to interpretation. Sometimes your intuition tells you to do something that is against the law. Other times, doing something against the law is against your intuitive sense. So it's really complex. It's going to depend on every single one of you. So please use your intuition in regards to this. Now, interestingly enough, you got the Seven of Swords followed by the Five of Swords. So remember I did say about you're stealing or you're stealing something back. So in this case, this might be someone has stolen from you, or you are stealing something from someone else. And this card, when I see this card, it would just, to me, it indicates that you're stealing it back. So someone has stolen something from you, or you've stolen something from someone else, and this is you stealing it back or them stealing it back. Maybe it's in regards to your confidence, maybe it's in regards to something that you know, I don't know what this is, but whatever it is, okay, it is going to allow you to tap into a frame of mind that is more discerning, that is more able to see, because of past experiences, what you really want to do and what you don't want to do, you know? Yes, that is the thing. The Queen of Swords, who has a little, on this image, it's a little conniving face. To be quite honest with you, it's kind of like, I got something on you. Test me. I dare you to test me. I dare you to push my buttons and see what I do when you do. Because of past experiences, because you've been through stuff and you know what to look out for and what to steer clear of, you know? Yep. Mm-hmm. Now the next card, being the Nine of Swords, this would talk about being worried, fearful, wondering, staying up at night, not being able to sleep properly, you know, those types of things. And so I feel like the heartbreak, so that which you learned from experience learned from the heartbreak of experience is keeping you up at night, or keeping someone else up at night, wondering, worrying, pondering, all those things, right? Then you have the Page of Wands. Now the Page of Wands talks of a new action, the beginning of a new action, but you have no idea how you're going to do it. You don't, because the Ace, you have no idea how you're going to do it, but you just have a idea in your mind that you're going to make manifest. You are going to realize it. How, you have no clue, but at that point it's unnecessary to know how you're going to make it work. But oddly enough, the next card being the Ace of Wands. So I feel like you're going to have this idea, this inspiration is going to come to you, and you're going to mull it over in your mind. You're going to think about it, your mind, your subconscious mind, your conscious mind, all of that is going to work around the clock to figure out how you're going to make that happen. And then, bing, it comes to you. Haha. So that idea that you were wondering about, that thing that you were thinking about, that Page of Wands idea, that beginning of an idea, is going to come to you. And it's going to come to you with a punch and like such force that you're like, I can't do something about this anymore. I'm going to make it work. Yes, I am. So, my gorgeous Sagittarius, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, for private readings as well as the email, you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous Saggies, I was going to call you Aries, my gorgeous Saggies, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!